Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have a rather unique boom arm to review, and this is from the brand called Fulaim, and this is their X36 model. So I'm going to do the usual by doing an unboxing, show how to set it up, and then I'll give my thoughts on this boom arm at the end. So other than that, let's begin. Okay, so here is the box the boom arm comes in, and it's actually not too bad looking. You got a picture of the boom arm on the front of it. You got some little instructions on the back. And on the side, you got your color options. I believe this one is a space gray one.
Nope.
So now let's open it up. So here's what comes in the box. The first thing we have is the instruction manual. Then the next thing we have are some cable ties that are in this bag once I get it open. I believe there are 5 of them, and then also there's this little Allen key. And the last thing we have is the boom arm. Okay, so now we're going to go over the boom arm, and I'm actually going to start with the desk clamp. So this desk clamp is pretty easy to work with, so all you got to do is just turn this wing nut right here, and it pretty much opens up. And this adjusts all the way up to 2 inches, so you can work with a lot of different desks. And then under here, you actually have some silicone padding, and you have some silicone padding on top of this disc to protect your desk from any damage. So this boom arm can actually rotate 360 degrees from this base right here. You can see it pretty much just spins around. And then you have these 3 segments right here, and they're about 8 inches long, and they pretty much just expand from there. And this thing's actually pretty stiff. It's pretty much you move it one way and you leave it that way. And you shouldn't have to worry about it. They say this boom arm can actually hold a weight of 3.5 pounds, which is pretty good. So on the top right here is your connection rod, and you can actually face this in a variety of different ways. As you can see, pretty much just bends in which way you need it to bend. And then on the top right here is where you would actually install your microphone. Right now it's actually set up for a 5/8 connection. You can actually unscrew this, and then there's a 3/8 connection underneath of there. And then you have your little locking nut to pretty much secure your microphone into place. They do provide that little hex key, which I guess supposedly is how you would get these tight, by just putting that in there and just kind of pulling it. And now I can't really undo that with my hand. So now I will show you how to set up this boom arm with my XLR microphone. Okay, to set up this boom arm, it's actually pretty simple. So all I'm going to do is expand the desk clamp to about the thickness of my desk. And then I'm just going to find a spot where I want to install it, which is going to be right here. And then I just clamp it down. And just make sure it's firm because you don't want it to drop your microphone. So yeah, that's not moving. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually mount my microphone onto the boom arm. So I'm going to actually pull this towards me. I don't think I mentioned before too, the tension on this, you cannot adjust it. It is pretty much set the way it is, and it doesn't really move once you pull it into different positions. So let me get this right there. Just trying to keep everything in frame. So my microphone is a 5/8 setting, so it should just screw onto the end here, but I'm actually going to loosen this a little bit and then move the locking nut in case I want to change the way my microphone is actually facing. So let's just screw this on there. Just like that. I kind of like the logo facing towards my camera, so kind of get it like right there, and then I can turn this, and that's usually the position I usually have my microphone. So now I'm going to take my XLR cable and I'm going to plug it into the back of the microphone. Okay, so now I got all my cable ties separated from each other. I'm going to pretty much use the cable ties on this one segment right here to pretty much hide my cable from my camera's view. So all I'm going to do is slide this through there, and then I'm going to slide this through here, and then I'm just going to kind of pull. It is Velcro, so it will stick to itself eventually. So just like that. And then I'm just gonna run this up through here again. And then I'm just gonna slide this up to about here. So I'm gonna put one more cable tie on this segment right here. I'm gonna put two on here. And then I'm gonna put the final cable tie right in the middle here to pretty much keep everything hidden. Okay, so now I got all my cable ties installed and the cable is pretty much hidden behind the boom arm, and that's kind of where I wanted it. Okay, so now I have my XLR microphone plugged in and everything seems to be working properly. So that's pretty much it, setting this boom arm up. It's actually quite simple. So now I'm going to give you my thoughts on this boom arm, and personally I actually like it a lot. The build quality is actually very nice. It is made of metal, I don't think I mentioned that before, and it feels really sturdy. It feels like it's not going to drop my microphone or anything like that. And another thing I like about it is the compact design, because you can just fold it up and tuck it away in the corner of your desk. It really doesn't take up that much room at all, compared to, like, say, some of the other bigger boom arms out there, which pretty much take up a lot of your desk. So I would actually recommend this to somebody who has a smaller desk who doesn't want a big boom arm in the way. And another thing with this thing being so compact, you can actually just fold it up and take it on the go. It can actually fit in a small bag. It's actually very portable, I guess you would say. Say if you're going to go on a trip or go on vacation and you want to record, this would be pretty easy to pack up. So my only issue with this boom arm is actually the color of it. I have the gray one. I kind of wish I had the black one so it would match the rest of my microphone and stuff like that. It would actually look a lot better, but oh well. So if you wanted to pick up one of these boom arms, you can actually find this thing listed on Amazon, and they also have their own website as well where you can buy it. On their website, they do have a bunch of other audio equipment stuff like wireless lavaliers, USB microphones, and stuff like that. So I will leave all those corresponding links down in the description. So that's going to be it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in the next one.